Hey, what's up, guys? This is Tips for Traders, and today we'll do the daily analysis. And I apologize, I haven't been able to keep up with the videos. Been really busy, but let's just jump right into it. I made some trades, and I'll tell you one thing: it wasn't really that good. But it still went in the direction that I wanted it to go. We'll still focus on these four charts. I have these open because I'm trying to see the different pairs and what times they best move, because really these four pairs only really move best when London session or Frankfurt opens, which is around 2 a.m. 3 a.m. Eastern time, and I'm trying to find a pair that moves around 5 p.m. when New York closes, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Eastern time. This way I don't have to always be up at 2 in the morning and trade all the way till London close, or find a good trade between that time, forcing myself to stay till 8 a.m. or 12 p.m. Sometimes it gets a hassle trying to stay up late. So like ASEAN, so here's 5 o'clock, and here's 6 o'clock Eastern time, and right before 7 o'clock the trade moves good 50 pips. So I'll watch this for a couple days. So basically the reason why I'm looking at ASEAN New Zealand yen and Aussie New Zealand is because right here, the sessions, Sydney opens at 5 o'clock, and then Tokyo opens at 7 o'clock, and I want to try and find pairs that move between 7 and 2 a.m. during the Asian session. So if I could find currencies that move best during the Asian session rather than waiting for London session, maybe I could start trading from 5 to 12 rather than having to stay up from 2 to 12 p.m. till this closes, or just staying up till I find a good trade, taking the trade, either taking a nap or going to sleep, or just, I don't know, something. Point is, it gets tiring trading Eastern time, at least for me. Lucky for those who live in London, they get to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and trade till 5 o'clock in the afternoon till New York closes. So it's good for them. So let's get started. Well, let me show you my previous trades. So we all know I traded these, but here I put a buy, and obviously it went against my decision, so I closed it, and it went down and it came back up, and I thought it was going to go up again. Then it went down, so I closed it again. So basically all this was selling opportunity, but it would have been really hard to find. Well, at least, even though I already said that it was going to go up, maybe I'm not the best of an intraday trader. I should be more of a, I guess, daily or weekly trader. But I want to try and practice my intraday trading skills. Hopefully I could get them up this way. I don't know, I feel like you can make more money doing it that way, but we'll see. So here I put a buy, I put another buy right here, and I closed it right here. This was right in London session, right before London session. I closed it because I was afraid it was probably going to go back and test it, but then it kept on going up even till today. I haven't touched the market yet, so it's 1 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. So 2 o'clock, we'll see what happens with price. Will it go back down and test the pivot? Would this be a retracement right here? Would this retrace back down? I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm just showing you guys before. We'll do the analysis in a little bit. And here this was the killer for me. So I thought the market was going to go down, and it did, but it didn't go till a few days later. I mean, a couple days later. You can see it right here. So it went against me 60 pips, and it was not fun, guys. It was not fun. And then it kept on going up another, so it went 100 pips up, and I closed it right here, and I thought it was going to go down again, but then it went back up, and I closed it right there. And I was like, you know what, I gotta stop trading. So I stopped trading, and I haven't touched the market since. But you know what was upsetting is that like that same day, I literally saw it go back down and break even, which kind of broke my heart, but it's okay. So this was making a head and shoulders, went down, hit back the Fibonacci retracement, and now it's back down here. So it is what it is. Pound yen, haven't touched pound yen for days. Euro USD, haven't touched that either. So what is this? This is an hour trend line. Okay. So something else that I found really interesting, FX Choice has indexes. So this is the dollar index. I'll also be adding this to the analysis because knowing how the dollar index moves will show us where price might move. Like for example, here is USD yen, and it's very interesting how, let me show you guys. So right when the dollar index went down, so this was the open of the dollar index, which was it closes for 3 hours. For 3 hours, I don't know what happens here, but this goes down as well. So when the dollar index gets weaker, the dollar gets weaker on all the pairs. But I've realized that USD yen is extremely sensitive to the dollar. The dollar on the yen is extremely sensitive to the index on here. On the dollar index. So I also went ahead and went to Light Forex, their broker. They also have indexes. They have indexes. Actually, FX Choice only has the dollar index, but they have indexes for Aussie, the CAD, the franc, the euro, all of them. Well, pretty much all of them. So that's also a plus. I think I'll do the analysis for the indexes on Light Forex because I feel like they're a bit more accurate. So see, like notice here, this is a dollar index, and look at the USD yen. Literally, the index follows the yen. Look how similar they look. Here, let me see if I can move this right here. You see that? This is me switching through brokers. Look at that. USD yen goes down, bounces, goes down, even has this right here. It literally follows it to the T. So if we have an idea of how the index is moving, we'll know how USD yen is moving, and we'll compare it with this. See, this is index versus yen. So the index got weaker, the yen got stronger going down. So if we do like the hour analysis and we get an idea of where price is going to move, then we'll know how USD yen would move. And we could do the same thing with pound USD. I mean with pound yen. So we will probably start the analysis with this. I literally just opened the account with Light Forex today. Maybe I could also make a separate video on how to open an account with Light Forex to get the indexes, because I've had trouble. I've had a lot of trouble for over the year. I was trying to find a broker, and I already knew they offered it, and when I would talk to them, they would say no, they did not offer it. but in reality they really didn't. I don't even think they knew that they had it. Well, the customer service didn't know that they had it. So let's see what is going on with the index. Start the analysis. So we'll go to the daily. Let's put them all dailies. So now my videos might be much longer than I would have hoped to have made them. But you could always skip through. And once you start watching how I usually do them here and there, you could probably do them on your own. So, ooh, I didn't add the Fibonacci's on here. Shoot. I don't want to take up time doing that. But maybe we could use this as a learning opportunity. Alright, so I usually have it after the trend line. Fibonacci arc. Motive wave. I gotta Google these and see what these are. Expansion. Fibonacci retracement. Perfect. Okay. I don't know what this is, so we'll get rid of that. And perfect. Close. So alright, obviously we're alright, let's go to the weekly. Let's do monthly. Alright, so we gotta add all of these parameters. I'm debating on whether I should do it on here or not. Alright, let me pause this video and just add these parameters so I don't waste more time. Alrighty, so I added all the parameters for the retracement, the expansion, and the fan. I didn't do the arc, so it's alright. No biggie. So let's drop down to a weekly. Alright. Let's see. So we got that move. Maybe we could do this move right here as a as maybe a retracement or an arc. One of the two. Because there is no way price would only probably bounce over here. I don't see it going all the way down here. Maybe it might, because Trump's inauguration is right around the corner, so it might bounce right back up. So debatable. Yeah. This is that weekly bounce that we just looked at. Kept on bouncing here, bounced right back up there, came here, right over here. So what is this right here? Yeah. Okay. So the daily. This is all the way August, June. You know, this is what bothers me. It's difficult to realize which is the best point to use. You know, should I use this point or should I use that point? I don't know. Alright. Let's do here to here. And we'll also do the retracement. Alright, so this is a month. No, it's not a monthly. What am I talking about? Monthly retracement is right down there. So right here, and there's that monthly retracement. Alright. Let me see. Can I well, I'd rather change this. No, I can't do slant gray. Okay. Oh. Alright, let me see. So this is going down. Breaks through this. Could definitely break. Do we have any divergence? Higher high. Yeah, this was the divergence right here. Higher high. A lower high. Diverging. So let's drop down to the 4 hour. I also wanna take this off. The hour chart. The average daily range. So, yep. Let's see. Higher, lower high, and this would be a higher high. At least it looks to be a higher high. Yeah, barely, but would still count. And this gave us this long run. And it broke through the daily pivot, went down, hit the support, which gave us the move right over here. Alright, so it would probably retrace back up in the London session. Retrace, because this is too low right here. This is going to 30, Ichimoku's up there. We'd have to retrace up maybe the next couple days, because this is a 4 hour chart. Retrace up, dollar gets stronger, price goes down. This could be making a wave. Wave 1 right here, 2, then 1, 2, 3, just like that. So this could be going down here, somewhere around here. Check out the hour chart. Anything significant? No. But it should be pulling up, but the question is when. Yeah, this is debatable. So this usually doesn't move until London session. So this moved in the Asian session, so which was pretty interesting. But if we could realize the daily pivot where the dollar would be going during the daily pivot, you know, if it's going to go up or down, then we could just go back to our broker and just trade, you know, like pound USD, and just take the trades, and it'll be easier for us to realize where our price would move. So that's pretty much it for the hour chart. Don't know where the 200 moving average is. Unbelievable. I have to do this 100 times. So put white. Visualize. Only on the 15. Alright, so the 200 is all the way up there. Where's the pivot? Alright, so could it go down to pivot 2? Possibly. I mean support 2. Alright. But see, this is getting really low. So tomorrow it might bounce up. Yeah, it would have been lovely to see this during the Asian session and take it. But you can't get everything. Alright, so let's see over here. Daily. How does the monthly look? Alright, so right here, that's that. Let's do a retracement here, and we can do a retracement here. There's this retracement. Sucks when you have too many lines on the screen, it could get hectic. So I might just delete some in a little bit. Let's just see where we're at. So wow, this is interesting. Could possibly go up, or this could be a wave down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who knows? This still has to go down. I'm guessing it will go down and hit the Ichimoku. Let's check out the 4-hour. Yeah, yen looks to be getting stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correction. See this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correction, but I believe 3 has to be longer than. Well, it is longer than 2, but still. Looks good to me. Alright, bounce off the Ichimoku. Yen is definitely getting stronger on the 4-hour. Yep, could definitely go down and hit this. Absolutely. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, this is beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then here's your correction. Nope. Okay, I don't see no obvious divergence, but moving. Wow, look at that. Alright, not much on the hour chart. So the yen's getting stronger. Let's look at over here. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful long-term trading. Almost breaks my heart I'm not in the market. It really does. So like on a one lot right here, from the beginning of the day, a one lot to here is almost $2,000. $2,000 in your pocket in one day. Imagine doing that every day. Alright, so let me just focus on these two. I don't want to make the video too long. So let's look at USDN. 1, 2, could be making a third wave. It should go down and hit the Ichimoku. Where's the 200? Oh my god, where is these damn moving average? Why do they always disappear? I do not understand. Daily 200. Set lime right down here. Wow, so it's pretty low moving average. Definitely gonna break through here. See the 4 hour. Yeah, this breaks my heart that I'm not in the market. It really does. So you could see all these cells that I made over here. Should have just kept them open. Should have trusted my instinct. You live and you learn. Okay. Should retrace pretty soon. Probably during London. Might go up a little bit. I don't want to buy against the trend, but I might not even trade today. Just might wait till tomorrow and see what happens. Possibly just start trading tomorrow. But we definitely know USDN. The yen is going to get stronger. Probably till next week. Ichimoku. Yep, it's going below the 30. Let's see how far we're from the daily pivot. Oh, these were the Fibonacci's. So let's check out. This was the Fibonacci's for all the way over here. Alright, let me just get rid of these. And put the Fibonacci. Jump down to the 1 hour. So this was the Fibonacci. Alright. Alrighty. That's pretty much it. So you guys have an idea of how I'm doing the analysis, and maybe you guys could copy the same procedure. I will, I think for future videos, I'll take trades, I'll do analysis on them, on why I took the trades, and post up the videos. My internet is not fast enough for me to make videos and then encode them and then upload them, because if I make a video for 30 minutes and I have to encode it, it's going to take about an hour and a half to finish encoding, and then I got to upload it, and that's going to take another hour and a half to 2 hours, because I'm only on DSL. So with that being said, maybe I'll just, after I take the trades, I'll do an analysis on why I took the trade, what I saw, And this way you guys could learn, and I could also learn on all the trades, whether they're good or bad trades, and what to avoid and what not to avoid, like how I missed these trading opportunities that were lovely, lovely pippage. So you live and you learn. Alright guys, take care and be safe.